Said, I got some beef with you. Call me a freak. There you go. Let's say I saved your life, or I just stopped you from getting Spider-Man powers. You'll never know. On today's episode, Cassie will be telling us about all these snakes, and Tony has a hook to give Cassie to get the snake out, because it's mean. It's gonna bite you.
Gray banded king snakes are doing good, growing.
They are bigger than they were. Look at that.
How big or how long are they gonna get?
Honestly, I don't have a clue.
Well, a king snake will get pretty stinking big.
I think they're like 4 foot.
Yeah. They're big enough to eat you.
The gray banded may be smaller though. I'm not sure.
I don't know. It's got orange like Cassie, and
That's
Cassie's
what
not.
happens when you buy stuff.
Cassie's not that big, so that's orange, so that shouldn't be that big either. You know.
You buy stuff without doing all the research on it.
Let's see. Let me zoom in. Let me try my zoom feature. Cassie's been teaching me how to use the camera, y'all. Look at that.
Anyway, just gonna show this guy off. But today we're gonna talk about freak.
Freak.
And it ain't this.
Oh, it's one of those episodes.
Oh, those?
Mm.
What kind of those?
I don't know. Cassie, why are you here if we're gonna do that? Watch it.
Alright, so let's get the freak.
Let's get to it. Let's get the freak on. What the freak? What the freak is that?
So this is freak.
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 So.
How do you know it's freak?
Yeah.
Good question.
Ask the questions, Cassie.
Alright, so I want to make a disclaimer here before we get into this.
What?
A disclaimer.
Okay.
I did not originate this gene. And I know absolutely nothing about it. So you can learn right along beside me.
Oh.
So what I do know is that Chris Davenport at These Exotics was able to purchase a freak pair. I think it was a pair.
A pair of freaks?
Pair of freaks. You know, they come in pairs.
Is a super freak, or is it a freaky deaky?
I don't know. Anyway.
So this is one of them.
Nope.
No?
He used his male. No, excuse me. Used the female, bred it to a desert ghost, and we copied the freak pattern into Het Desert Ghost.
Oh.
So this is a female. And sorry, she just ate yesterday, so she's pretty fat.
It's okay. We like them thick.
But this is a single gene freak. And what freak is a pattern mutation. And some of the characteristics that we are seeing, again, I'm still new to this, but we're seeing a lot of chaining in the pattern itself.
Mm-hmm.
And then you're getting, let's see, here's a good spot here.
Let's find us a good spot for it.
So you're getting a lot of this this type pattern here.
Right.
Some boulders similar to what the Arroyo stuff does, or even some of the Nova stuff. Not really seeing much as far as color. This girl's Het Desert Ghost, so she's going to be a little bit brighter than a normal one.
Sure.
But we're not seeing a lot of the color changing. Usually they have some good fading on the head, but it's mostly just going to be pattern.
It's mellow.
Very mellow.
It's like a very smooth introductory to changing the way that the pattern is.
Right, and a lot of these newer genes, are like that.
Mm-hmm.
The single gene versions aren't super impressive, but you can obviously tell there's a big difference. the next step, now that we have Head Desert Ghost stuff, is to start putting other genes into it. And by other genes, we mean blackhead, because
that's what you do.
that's what I do.
Yeah.
So the best way to make freak blackhead would be to use a super blackhead. So
Well, why wouldn't you use a super black?
of course, so we done this year. We done super blackhead, orange dream, yellow belly to freak.
Because we know orange dream, yellow belly, super blackheads look awesome.
Right. So unfortunately, the results that we got are very confusing. So
Oh, great.
it just is what it is. We're fixing to show those to you now, but I wanted to show this off as a reference point to what freak looks like by itself.
That's freaky. I don't know what is it.
I don't know.
Oh, you don't know that, Cassie. What is it?
I definitely don't.
So I really don't know. So I thought that super blackhead, OD, yellow belly to a freak would be easy to ID blackhead freak stuff.
Right.
But I'm thinking that the yellow
belly,
is really messing me up here. I'm not really sure. There are some blackhead freaks. I'm pretty sure there are blackhead freaks. I'll show you those in a minute.
Mm-hmm.
But this one, I'm not really sure. So also what we ended up with is with 6 males and 1 female.
Oh, wow.
So
It's male heavy.
definitely male heavy on this clutch. I'm going to lean towards this probably being blackhead, OD, yellow belly, and no freak.
But it does flips.
And no freak. So I'm not really seeing much of the characteristics that freak does. The only band or chaining I see is right here.
Mm-hmm.
That could be randomness. I don't see much linking or chaining that that freak does.
So maybe the problem is that we're not seeing the freak in it because it's daytime, and we all know the freaks come out at night. That's right. Cassie, is great having you.
Y'all are killing me.
We are.
So I'm going to lean towards this as blackhead, yellow belly, and probably OD.
So why does it look a little orange on the side?
Mm-hmm.
That's probably the OD. Bringing that blushing up from the belly, combined with the yellow belly. All right, so male number 2. I think this is going to be blackhead, yellow belly. I'm not seeing a lot of chaining from the freak on this. Could be OD. I mean, it does kind of look OD towards the tail, but I'm just going to say that this is just blackhead and yellow belly. But if you're interested in taking a shot at this being freak,
Could be a freak. You never know.
So would you consider that possible?
it is a possible freak.
And the benefit of it being a male is,
You can breed it quick.
there you go. So you don't have to wait 3-4 years.
Yep.
Yeah.
So you're talking about blackhead, yellow belly pricing and possibly hitting the freak. So
Depends on if you want to do the gamble.
if you're a
There you
gambling
go.
man, this is the one for you.
Or whoa, man. Sir, ma'am. He's got more over there, guys.
All right, so this
Oh,
is
look at that.
male number 3. Again, I think this is just blackhead, yellow belly. Could be orange dream, could be freak. This one looks more freak-like to me than the last one.
Mm-hmm.
You are getting a little bit of the chaining from the alien heads. A couple of these are looking a little unusual. Good chance this is blackhead, yellow belly, freak. I can't sell it as that because I'm not 100% sure on the freak, but
So help us prove this out.
yep. If you want to
Help a brother out.
take a good chance on getting into the freak, this would be a good route to go.
What you got there?
So this would be male number 4.
Mm-hmm.
This is blackhead, and I'm going to think that this might be freak. Not sure. Not a whole lot of chaining going on. Definitely.
But that lower pattern is blushed out amazing.
Definitely has a different look than most of my blackhead stuff.
The alien head looks weird.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So, not 100% sure. No yellow belly in this, or I don't feel like there's yellow belly in this. Not sure.
I just like how white the lower pattern is.
It's definitely white belly.
Yeah, dude, that's good looking.
So, be a good look.
That's that new white belly. That's that white belly, y'all.
No yellow belly. We got
yeah,
white
we got white belly.
So, not really sure. Take a gamble. This male could be a great investment for you.
Absolutely.
Male number 5 is the blackhead freak.
How you know that?
I don't. I'm just assuming.
Yeah.
But I really do think this is blackhead freak. You get a lot of this chaining, especially right here behind the neck. Doesn't want to cooperate, but
He's just balling up like a ball python
you can
does.
see a lot
Yeah,
of,
absolutely.
A lot of that chaining there. Just overall bunch of that chaining through this. So I'm pretty sure that this is not yellow belly. It might be OD. It's not really giving me the OD vibe, but it's definitely blackhead. And I'm 99.9% sure that this is freak. So if you for sure want in the project and you are willing to pay up for it, this, as far as I know, will be the only blackhead freak made available.
Okay.
So this is a male and really cool looking snake. Definitely like it. It's got a really dark black, not much dorsal going on there. Pattern is just super wild down the side. So this will be the only one that I'm for sure selling as freak.
And Cassie's gonna touch it, so that means the price goes up by $5. One, two,
$5?
1, 2, 3, touch it.
That's it?
Yeah.
Not
$1,
about $5.
$10. 1, 2, 3, touch it.
That ain't worth their time.
Shh.
Anyway.
Fine, Cassie.
So the next two are not going to be available because guess what?
They girls.
They staying here.
That's the stuff I like right there. She said, let me tell you something. She said, I got some beef with you. Call me a freak. Tell you what, I'm gonna pop you. It's because it's hurricane season, so the barometric pressure's dropping. So right now would be an amazing time to pair your snake. Matter of fact, when I leave here, I'm going to pair my snakes.
Yep.
So what we got here, Catfish?
This is the only girl in the clutch, and this I am almost positive is going to be blackhead freak yellow belly.
Okay.
So, I mean, that pattern is just nuts. I mean, to think that is blackhead is just crazy. I mean, it's just beautiful. Just love that. Something that's affecting the blackhead so much is definitely a good sign. So this is the only girl in the clutch. She's definitely staying here. And then this male, he's staying here for now. I'm not 100% sold on this being freak, but it could be. And I'm thinking that this might be the quad.
Where it'd be a blackhead freak OD YB.
Right. So you can see how crazy the tail pattern is. There are no heads in this, so I'm going to assume that the orange stream is doing that on the tail. Just blackhead because it comes from the super. It's definitely yellow belly like. You know, all the pixelation down the side. So it's telling me yellow belly. The freak's the only one I'm not sure about, but it certainly doesn't look anything like blackhead OD yellow belly.
No, it doesn't.
So I'm going to assume that this is freak. This one is a male. He's going to stay here at least for now. Later on, if I think that he's not freak, we may sell him as a blackhead OD yellow belly. But as he ages, we're going to just keep an eye on that and see what it looks like.
Absolutely. So we're keeping that one, and we're keeping that one.
Yep. This girl is just nuts. So if you put them side by side, you can obviously tell this one is brighter. So pretty sure the OD is here. So blackhead freak yellow belly, blackhead OD yellow belly, possible freak. So these are the holdbacks from the clutch. They're not available unless you got a really deep pocketbook.
Some people do have deep pocketbooks.
They definitely do.
They definitely do.
That's why I always put everything's got a price.
Yep.
Except my wife and kids.
That's right. That's right. Remember that. See ya.
Be out! Thanks for watching Hardwired Exotics and make sure you subscribe. Bye!